Well, ladies and gents, for the second season in a row, we've managed to get ourselves to a cup final. Not quite the European, but the Carabao Cup final. We'll be playing Liverpool, so without further ado, let's just get straight into the video. And welcome back to part 42 of Unemployed to Unstoppable, where we're in the 8th season. We're not going as well as maybe could be expected, but we're still having a reasonably successful season. Since you were last with us, we struggled through against Leicester in the Carabao Cup semi-final. We got a draw in the first leg, managed to overcome them in the second leg 2-1. Bristol City as well, they gave us trouble in the FA Cup third round. It took us to a replay before we got victory in that cup. And then Premier League, again a bit of a mixed bag. We beat Leicester, we beat Burnley, a draw with Chelsea, which is quite a good result, a win against Arsenal, but then Liverpool, Tottenham and Man United have really firmly told us that we're not quite ready for them top spots yet. And again, the scores are only 2-0, but it was one-way traffic in both them games. So unfortunate, but we're not quite where we want to be yet. So we'll carry on, we'll develop. But what we have got to look forward to is the Carabao Cup final against Liverpool, who have beat us 2 games ago. But again, Mammadov is back. That's one of the big bits of news in terms of the squad. He's fully fit now. We'll just get a quick look. So Mammadov back in first choice. A quick development there you'll see as well is Gavin Bazunu. We got him on loan from Man City to cover us in the goalkeeper crisis because we couldn't really take much more of Adam Ibrahim after the last episode and the howlers he was doing game after game. Other bit of news was just at the end of the transfer window, Bayern Munich were putting in a bid for Moreno. If I can find him, so Manuel Moreno. They were bidding. He did have a release clause of 50 million. They did meet that release clause, but we offered him a contract at the same time. Now all this happened on deadline day, and there was much panic whether we would get to keep him or not. So I did line up a replacement in Wisdom Amy. Again, he's now our most valuable player. We've brought him in for quite a fee, so 59 million from Bologna. Again, quite a good centre half. He came in with a lot of current ability, a lot of promise. He can play left back, right back, and across the centre halves as well. So really good player. He's going to keep us for years to come. He's still got a little bit of growth in him, and that's really good competition at centre half. So, I mean, in terms of our squad depth, I think at the back now we're looking really pretty clever there. And we've got the wonder kid that was Watiao. We've got Amy. Shipley wants to get away, but we've got Branthwaite, Moreno. We've got Allsop playing there. I mean, we've got Galosi and Galvez at left back. We've got Rhodes and Watiao at right back. We've got 2 pretty good goalkeepers now. Bazunu, got a 6.5 million signing fee at the end of his loan period. So again, that's pretty good. Midfield, Neves, Webster, Santos, Radwan. So I mean, again, we're looking pretty good. The only bits we're struggling with really is scoring goals. We're not as prolific as I would like. I've got a lot of faith in Bruno. He's 21 years old, huge amount of potential, but he's just not delivering at the minute. And Radibi's not quite hitting the mark. The only other positive really is Mbom. He's really starting to feature on the right hand side. He's getting better and better. Although his current ability is not there, his stats really lean to him playing in that position. So yeah, not too bad. So after the cup final, then we'll pick one other game. I don't know if we'll go for the FA Cup 5th round against Chelsea. In fact, we will. We'll go make it a double cup episode. FA Cup 5th round against Chelsea. So we're playing 2 of the big teams. We might come away with nothing. We might come away with something, but we'll be in it together, and hopefully you enjoy the episode. So stick with us. I'll click through to the first game, and we'll see if we can lead our boys to some glory. Stay tuned. And welcome back. So here we go. Cup final day. Starting lineup. We've got Mammadov come back in goals just in the nick of time. Back 4 of Galosi, Branthwaite, Moreno and Amy. Midfield 3 of Allsop, Kostos and DeSantis. And then a front 3 of Radibi, Bruno and Radwan. Notable players who've kind of missed out is Neves. He needs a fitness test and he's not quite there. Rhodes would have been a shout at right back. Padilla's he's been filling in for Bruno a lot, which is why he's on the bench. Mbom, if he was fit, I would probably have on the right wing. And then obviously go big or go home, one of my favourite players. He's just not fit enough for this game. And at 22, he's still got a lot of years left in him, so hopefully we'll have more cup finals next year. I've gone for an attacking mentality because I've tried going balanced and defensive against Liverpool before. and either way they absolutely hammer us. So what we'll do is we'll try and attack them, and we'll see if we can get some joy out of it. Let's just see if we can go there and prove everyone wrong that we're the winners. I do have faith in DeSantis. Again, he's another young player, and we've got to remember that we've assembled a squad of high potential young players that haven't quite reached their peak yet. So we've got to give them a chance. You can't win everything. I'm not going to sit here and say I'm a supreme football manager who wins everything, because I'm not. We do our best, and hopefully we can grow each year, which I think we have. We've had a bit of a stutter this year. It's been hit and miss really. We've not done as well in the Premier League as I thought we might have, growing from last season. But again, a couple more additions in the summer, and maybe we can step up another level. As Radibi breaks up the right hand side from a Liverpool corner, chopped down. I'd like to see a yellow card for that, but I don't think we're going to get it. We'll just shout some encouragement to the players who are out there, see if we can get our noses in front. But as we've seen from previous games as well, Liverpool they're a different class on this. They pass around us. The press doesn't really stop us. I mean, Mamedov's back in there, and what a great save that was. Double save, keepers in the game. No one playing terrible, no one playing great. Liverpool really making the bulk of the chances at the minute. Another header over the crossbar, and we're really not settling into this. Not even had a shot on target yet. Just a bit more encouragement just at the 36th minute. Try and get the morale high. There's again another chance to Liverpool down the right hand side. Branthwaite gets a header, but again it's relentless pressure. Alexander-Arnold playing it back to Fofana, and yeah, they're dominant, and no matter how much we press them, they just seem to be able to play through like that. Santos goes through, and another missed chance, and they could go to rue them. It might be one-sided at the minute, but in these games you normally get some sort of a sniff of a chance at some point, and we've got to hope that when that falls, it falls to the right player. So in terms of XG, we're not doing great. We are doing alright on possession, but we're not really making anything of it. What should we say? Don't want to prove we're winners. I'm not delighted. I'm doing good control and possession. We just need to make some more chances. So we'll get there. Good tackle at the start of the half. Branthwaite plays it forward, and it's not sticking up to Bruno. Liverpool get the ball back early in the second half, as they play the ball through to Daka. Is that the... Yeah, I thought that might be the one where he rounds the keeper. There is a shout for offside. Maybe we could get saved, but it didn't look offside to me. Yeah, the goal's been awarded, and we're going to have to really make some changes now. I think Bruno coming off is probably one of the ones I definitely want to make. Good first touch from Daka, rounds the keeper, and on chances probably deservedly ahead, but we need to make some sort of change now. We'll make a sub. We'll get Bruno off, we'll get Padilla on, we'll get Radibi off, we'll get Mbom on. That'll do for now, and we'll encourage the team to try and get back in the game. As we approach the hour mark, even a shot on target at this stage would be nice. Another one from Liverpool, header over the bar. Again, we're not quite doing it. We're going to play out from the back here, which in previous matches with Ibrahim in goals I wasn't too impressed with. But Padilla's gone through one-on-one with the keeper. That was his chance. So we were saying about having it fall to the right player. He's been really good in recent weeks. As Allsop comes from Webster for the last chance. One final bit of encouragement. Moreno for Sarnson. Again, we'll play out from the back again. Can we create a chance like last time? Again, we're fairly pegged in. We're not really getting out as quick as I'd like to. Don't give the ball away there. I'm going to be shocked if we fall for that gag again. But the ball only goes as far as their right back. They win the ball back and push straight up. Ball over the top to Santos down the right hand side. And we don't seem to get anywhere near them as the ball's headed clear. And Bomb, he's got a chance to run, open his legs up. He's just come on as a sub into DeSantis. Again, we've lost the ball again. And Liverpool will have another chance to come forward and put this game out of sight. In through to Santos. And yeah, that's it, I'm afraid. I can't see us getting back with 15 minutes to go against Liverpool. Again, players are tiring. We've given it our best shot, but on this occasion we've fallen short. I know in the Euro Cup final last season, end of last season, we upset a lot of people, and we were the underdogs and we came through and won. But I think, barring some sort of miracle, I don't think we're getting out of this one. As Liverpool get another chance to maybe make it 3. Although Radwan's won it back. Can he play the ball through to Padilla? He plays back to DeSantis, through to Webster, one-on-one. And two best chances of the game. Webster and Padilla, they haven't been able to take it. Perhaps that's the difference between the two sides, that kind of clinical finish, putting the ball in the onion bag as Gavardio goes through, puts it over the bar. But yeah, we've had a couple chances, but I mean, look at the XG, they're at 3.12, they've had 20 shots, 8 on target. It's boys against men at this stage as we go into the final 3 minutes of injury time. Costas tries to win the ball back, but again, a couple plays forward. Mo Salah, I mean, must be getting on now, but he nearly gets in on the action. 2 minutes to go, playing the ball out from the back again, Webster to Branthwaite. And I'm really pleased with how the squad development's going. If we can just get a little bit more of the potential being realised, we can maybe step it up another gear and make a real push for a couple more trophies perhaps, and certainly a higher league finish. That's what's disappointed me so far this season, is the league placing. As Daka goes through one-on-one with the keeper and it's saved by Mamadov. Hopefully that'll drift us out to the end of the game now, because there's not much more we can take of this as Radwin breaks down the left-hand side into DeSantis. Can he find a pass to Webster? It takes a deflection and it goes past for a corner. So again, we had 3 good chances. On another day we maybe would have scored 1 or 2. But yeah, I think it's probably a fair reflection of where we are and where they are in terms of club development. And unfortunately it wasn't to be, so Liverpool will pick up the trophy. And as ever, found it pains to see me this, even on Football Manager. Yeah, a bit disappointed. We'll get the runners-up medals again in terms of the club vision. Runners-up in the cups, ahead of where we were in terms of what we needed, what the requirement was. And yeah, I could have clicked off it, but let's let them have their moment in the sun. Into the dressing room. Yeah, gave you your best shot. I can't take it away from them. We did try our best. I'm a bit worried about our attack in 3. I need to reconfigure it somehow to get a few more chances. That being said, I'll click us through. I'll get ready for the FA Cup 5th round against Chelsea. Hopefully it's not more of the same. Hopefully we can put up a little bit more of a fight and give them a real game of it. But stay tuned and I'll be back shortly. And welcome back for the FA Cup 5th round at home to Chelsea. In between games, we lost the away leg against Sevilla in the European Cup 1-0. So it goes from bad to worse. Beat by Liverpool, beat by Sevilla. Not on good form as we approach Chelsea. Bruno's really not been great up front recently. We might make him a bit more deep line. But yeah, we're not setting the world on fire, and it's becoming increasingly more difficult to win games, but we'll go for it. We'll do our best. Mamadov in goals, back 4 of Golosi, Branthwaite, Wattiao and Amy, midfield 3 of Radwan, Costas, Webster, and then a front 3 of Radibi, Padilla and Bruno to maybe get some more goals, having what are normally out and out forwards playing up front. So again, we'll do our best. We'll go out there, we'll give it our all, and we'll go attacking, because I'm not very good at playing any other way, and we'll see if we can get away with this. Just get through the press at the start of the game, players step out onto the field, and I don't know, at home maybe we'll have a little bit more of an advantage in that kind of home support with a crowd on our backs. We might be able to just get our way through there. Certainly the first 13-14 minutes it started better so far. Amy's taken a knock at right back, so Rhodes will come on. I can't be having injured players on for the majority of the game. So we approach the half-hour mark. Again, just have a quick look at where we're going. Costas is running out of legs, so Neves will come on. And it's just the sheer number of games we've played recently. Golosi looks tired as well. We'll hold off on that for now. But yeah, we're really struggling for players and fitness. And I think this happened last season as well. I mean, Padilla is one of the changes I'd like to make. He's not playing particularly well. let's just give a little bit more encouragement. I'm not going to change from the yellow card. There you go, Padilla's injured, so I'm going to put Mbom on because I rate him, I like his stats, and he's been in good form. But yeah, let's see if we can just rescue something. Chance to Chelsea with 15 minutes to go. Header, good reaction from the defence. Put a lot of pressure on him. And again, we just want one last chance. Final 10 minutes. Look how knackered the players are. I mean, yeah, I'm hoping for penalties maybe. Extra time's not going to do us any favours. Ball over the top. Chelsea pick it up in the back four. Play their way out. Long ball over to McNeil on the left-hand side. Oh God, what a hammer blow that would have been. And I thought once that first block was made, it was all over, but he's managed to hit the post. The ball comes in again. Hopefully we get it clear, and that can get us back into the dressing room, because we need a bit of a regroup. I think they're out energying us now. Ball over to Havertz. We get it away with Neves. Up to Bruno. Do we have a chance? Do we have the legs to make a full break ourselves? Neves, Radibi. Back to Neves. And it peters out, so extra time, and I fear for us now because we were knackered the way it was. We'll just see if we can get through these extra time periods. Galusi down the left hand side to Radwan and Bomb. We've not got many fresh legs on there, but the ones that have could make a difference. Through to Bruno, one-on-one with the keeper, and that's just weak finish. Went with his left foot, maybe should have gone with his right, and he's a very one-footed player. Radwan slings in the corner, but comes to nothing. And Bruno recently, his finishing's been dreadful. Neves to Watiao, he delivers into the box. Bruno with a chance again, and he's just tame effort. Again, a bit of a stinger, players knackered, running out of time. And it might be to do with how high up the pitch we're pressing. High intensity, trying to win the ball back. Maybe it's me that's killed us off with tactics. Again, let me know in the comment section if you've had similar results as Chelsea play our way around the tiring defence and put the game probably out of sight. Bruno off for Gleeson, but Nezovic just nestles the ball in the back of the net with fairly an open goal. We'll stay on feet for the final 15 minutes. I mean, I really don't think we've got a lot left in the tank, and it's a disappointing way to end the episode, is to get a beat in the cup final, the Carabao Cup, and then get dumped out in the 5th round of the FA Cup by Chelsea. But again, I don't think we have the legs to carry on. And Bond breaks down the left hand side into Gleeson, who's just come on fresh legs. Tipped it past the post. It was a good effort as Radwan takes the corner from the right hand side into Branthwaite. He hits the target, but it's saved easily by Bijlow in the goals. Again, we've got a chance for one last bit of encouragement as we go into the final 7 minutes. Chance to steal a shot at penalties if anyone can step up and be a hero, but no, it's petered out. Not enough left in the tank. Defence played pretty well. We did put in a good effort, but again, the big teams are still putting us to bed. I don't think we deserve a victory, but yeah, out in extra time. Bit disappointing. Well, there's a bit of an omen, look. Mark, maybe we should sign him. What do you think? But once again, thanks for watching the episode. Before we go, I just want to talk about Football Manager 23. The release date's been announced for November. Still thinking of ideas what to do. I'm still thinking of swaying away from the lower league England and maybe just starting a Unemployed in Europe and open, I don't know, 6 or 7 leagues. I'm thinking, like Bulgaria, Romania, maybe Norway, Sweden. So if anyone's got suggestions on countries that they'd like to see open, that we can maybe take some jobs in and bounce about the countries and see if we can really make a bit of a global career this time, then yeah, let us know in the comment section. All suggestions welcome. We'll probably pick the best ones, open up some leagues and see if we can have a bit of a European adventure next time. Once again, thanks for watching, take care, and I'll see you soon.